There's Matt. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rise Up Breathwork, our first podcast of the 2025 season.
Yeah.
And I am Sandy, and I am coming at you today hot, full of piss and vinegar, kind of. I'm not going to lie. We are so excited for this new year and all the challenges and all the visions and all of the exciting plans that we have. Oh gosh, if you want to know more about it, I would say come on Friday night, because this Friday at our Integrated Recovery Practices group, we're going to have a think tank. We're going to have a meeting about fundraising and grants, because we are on a mission to change the world. No big deal. It's kind of been our thing since the beginning. And so Matt, so let me reel it in. We first today have, obviously, Breathwork with Matt. Tomorrow at 1, we will be resuming our midweek reset with Anna. Hopefully some people come down. We're going to do a slow flow midweek reset with our self-care doula, as always. Anna really just reminds us kind of like, to stop and smell the roses, which I appreciate immensely. We are not going to be doing the Wednesday evening midweek vibe check this week, as a bunch of our members are going to be going to check out Blackbird Wellness. And we're going to support one of our friends, Brooke, who's going to be teaching a yin yoga class followed by a sound healing. So meet us down in Situate Harbor. No, I'm sorry, that's Hingham Harbor. That's Snug Harbor, actually. If you want to come down and just do some yoga with us. And then on Friday, like I said, we're going to have our Integrated Recovery Practices group, and we are going to get together and we're going to figure out how to raise some money, because things are changing. We have our space here in Weymouth, and everybody should know our lease is up August 2025. So we are attempting to figure out where our church is going to be moving, because we don't want to be, unhoused or homeless. We are going to find what we're looking for. We don't exactly know what it is, but together we're going to figure it out. And on Saturday, we have DJ Wyatt coming back to take to the altar, and we are going to maybe even bust out the yoga mats. I actually love doing yoga to the DJs, and we did that with Wyatt like last year. I found some old videos, so I'm like, you know what? I might bust out some yoga mats and teach a little slow flow yoga class to the kids or whoever else comes. So this Friday we will also be talking about what we're going to be doing for the next couple of Fridays. But I think right now we're in this mode of organizing and figuring out what our next move is. So if you want to contribute to that vision, please come down. You know who you are, you know what resources you have, you know what you have to offer. I don't, so come tell us. Right, Matt? So Matt, I have...
just to add on to that too, I think it might, even from what we were talking about before, maybe not just talking about what we want to do on Fridays, but also other new directions or ideas or money, or bring anything to the table, I think, for Friday, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying, So this Friday is just come with your ideas, come with your energy. Again, I think a lot of people know my mission. I've been really inspired lately by one of our members who, is unhoused, who's living in a shelter, who was forced to leave because there's, drug use going on. And it's just been really illuminating, how a lot of organizations have been given a lot of money to create programs, and then they're not actually following through and doing what they say that they're doing. So I've been inspired to, again, come together and see how we can support our members, our community in this time of need. I mean, let's face it, there's a housing crisis going on in America, and there's also a healthcare crisis in America, and I want to change the dynamic of the future and how people are treated and cared for, because it's important. We matter. Humans matter. And the more of us that are looking out for one another, the better, because we can't really rely on the government or anybody else right now. So that's how I feel about that. But we are here to breathe, Matt. And so, again, sound healing has been so good for me and my body. And these little ceremonies, they help reset our nervous system. They ground us in. They help us face the fears, face the future, whatever it is that you're going through. So thank you, Matt, for holding space. And I do this, live on whoever's watching. My cousin actually down in Florida, I'm going to say shout out to my cousin, Christine, who's like, hey, Sandy, I'm watching. And so I was like, hey, Matt, if one person's watching, we're doing this for a reason, right? So shout out to my cuz. I know she's kind of going through it. Shout out to all the caregivers out there who are taking care of someone who may be sick or dying, because I know that you're doing God's work and it's not easy, especially without support. So again, we are here to try to support you in any way we can. I'm gonna get comfy.
Yeah, so just an invitation to get comfortable.
Just
Start off with some very soft sound. Maybe.
be careful getting too close to the microphone.
I already tested this. So there's a reason why I had him sitting here. I went through
Mind my business.
So I went through, we were just talking, so, one of the things that was a benefit of having Sandy listen with headphones on last time we did this was just trying to figure out, like, what sounds good, what doesn't. And one of the things she brought up was, like, that the sound bowls can be a little overbearing. So I moved the camera further away, and I kind of tested out the sound a little bit this morning. We're just getting comfortable. So if you ever do have any suggestions on the sound, please feel free to reach out, because it just helps us so that we can create better programming and a better experience for everyone. So what's the beauty of sound and frequency? Part of it, or one piece of it, is just simply maybe feeling a good, positive, beautiful energy flow through the body. So just an invitation today just to breathe and create a beautiful, lively, energetic energy within your system. Just focus on energy, breathing in anything that may feel a little bit discomfort, and then exhaling the energy out, allowing it to soften, and even breathing into stuff that feels good. And breathing in out and just allowing for our balance within our system. Just a reminder, you're simply just listening, staying present just only with the sound, and allowing for it to create an energy without you. An energy within you, and maybe with no definition. Just feel the energy that it creates. Through listening. a moment, we're going to count down from 3, take a deep inhale in through the nose, into the tummy, and we're going to bring it up deeply, and then we're going to hold it for 5, and then a deep exhale, really exhale everything. Let me rephrase that. How long can you exhale for? Slowly, controlled, pushing everything out. And on the inhale, just imagine breathing in fresh, rejuvenating air full of bright, beautiful, golden energy. On the exhale, just imagine the release of everything that maybe does not feel good, energies that maybe are not really a part of you but might be within you. And then we're just kind of fall into how you feel. Let's do this once for right now. So in 3, 2, 1, deep inhale in through the nose, fill up the stomach, breathe in, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, controlled exhale. As long as you can exhale for. And then just fall into the energy. Invite in feeling the energy of who you are right now. Just take a moment and just feel the energy of who you are in this moment. Inviting in any movement or stretching to help feel the energy or even move the energy around a little bit. And then settling back into a comfortable space for a moment, in a minute. Just take your time. And then, as we settle and get ready to focus on our breath for a moment, and just breathe in any way that feels good. But just imagine breathing all energy into your heart space for a moment. So just breathing intentionally into the heart, and then on the out breath, just allowing maybe for an expansion within the heart space itself. Just breathing all energy into the heart space. So ask yourself, could you feel breathing the energy into your heart? And kind of being specific with the energy flow into the heart. Is that something you could discover? Or maybe it's something to work on. What if, as you enter this new year, new month, whatever, however you choose to look at what a new year is. Some people look at it, the new year in April, and not January 1st. So no, regardless of how you define it, it's a new day, either way. And so, what if we could breathe situations into the heart, feel it in the heart, allow it to expand, and then allow for the mind to feel what's coming from the heart space, and then maybe words or reactions come from that space, creating like a little pause. So if there are current situations in your life, I'll invite you for a moment to breathe, allow for thought to come in, breathe them into the heart, and then allow for the words to go away and just feel and see if maybe a solution or a direction comes naturally into the mind. But just play around with that for a moment. And just gently bringing into your awareness of how your energy feels again. And gently bringing yourself back into your environment, your space. And so I know that for myself, like a feel good energy of maybe what you have now can be difficult to maintain throughout the day. We can self-sabotage this because maybe we don't believe that we deserve to feel good. We may be in a place where we just don't feel comfortable feeling good. It's more comfortable to feel dysregulated energy. And so the invitation is to start becoming familiar with this energy regardless of where you're at. If you are able to breathe into the heart space and feel that energy, any arising moment or change throughout the course of any given day, you can breathe in the words people are saying, whatever the situation may be, a long line, maybe someone who doesn't actually serve you that well, but you still need to be around them. And just breathing into that space of the heart and maybe changing the energy of it, not allowing for the vibration around you to affect your energy. So stay true to the moment, stay true and present. Observe what's going on around you. And maybe just be that eye of the storm, just the calmness even around any chaos or excitement or just life in general. And just bring that with you as you move forward through this week. And
And if you would like to experience what I just experienced with Matt, I highly recommend you reach out. I just had some pretty profound visuals and tingles all throughout my body. I got totally lost. That was amazing. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so lucky I get to share this with whoever needs it. So thank you for agreeing to do this on camera, Matt,
Yeah.
with all the challenges that it comes with. And oh, my heart needed that. It's been a lot already this year, but I feel very determined and I feel very motivated. And so thank you for being part of that energy that I need to change the world, or at least try. So again, if you guys want to learn more about my mission, you can go to pcsam.org. You can book a tour of our education and resource center here in Weymouth. Well, we still do have it for the next 8 months at least. We also have a safe and sacred space in Maine, which is the founding chapel of the People's Congregation of Shakers and Movers. My gratitude to my team at Irie Bliss Wellness for holding it down so that I can focus on my nonprofit work, because I have decided that from here on out, I want to be of service for the rest of my life. There's no such thing as retiring when you're a woman on a mission. So, thank you, everybody. And I hope to see you at Soul Saturday. Come dance with me. Don't forget to breathe.